Okay, everybody, here we go. It's me, Gregory Mannarino, post-market wrap-up on this Friday, April 12th, 2024. We got a lot to talk about. Let's start off with this. How do we know? First, it's just crazy what's happening here. How this is being staged. Let's put this together. So, over the past, at least the last week, the market has been being prepared for the inevitable attack here. It's been broadcast. It's been announced. This strike on Israel. It's not real. Anyway, and the market is actually allowed to price it in before it happens. Again, if you noticed, this will be a major one. Major false flag events never happen during the market hours. They never happen during market hours. It's always after the market or on weekends, their favorite time, because it allows the market to digest it. So this is very interesting, the way they set this whole thing up right now. We've been watching the dollar stronger as of late. The fear trade, the knee jerk. We watched bond yields come down. They're still real high here, okay, as you would imagine. So the dynamics in play are incredible. This is not, hold on a minute, people, because a lot of you are writing to me about this. Let me clarify this just so you're aware. This is not a black swan. This is being announced. It's being broadcast to the world that it's going to happen because it's all staged. Okay. So this is not a black swan, is an unforeseen, unannounced event, which would probably happen after market hours or on weekends. Anyway, but that's what this is. No. Okay. This is, a lot of people are writing to me today on the back of this. This is going to be it. The market's about to crash. Absolutely not. Okay. This again is in no way, shape, or form a black swan. This has been clearly announced. We're all being set up. It's staged, period. So I just want to get that out of the way for everyone. I love all of you, and I also love the fact that you're aware of what's happening. But this is it's not a black swan. I got hit with that so many times today. Black swan, black swan, black swan. No. It's a black hole. Exactly, Magic Mika. You're so right on this. She's amazing. All my friends are here. Anyway, so the market has been allowed to price this in. Stocks got hit today pretty good. 10-year yield down. The Dixie right now, the dollar relative strength over 106. Okay. Big time fear on what will likely. I see the probability of this happening from right now, until Sunday is very, very high. The chances, if we get through this weekend and it doesn't happen, first of all, I'd be a little bit surprised. Second of all, they'll wait till the market. It won't happen during the market hours. Won't. There's just zero chance of that happening. Sure, something minor might occur, but nothing big. They always save these things for, so that whole thing. So yes, countdown has begun. Freaky Fridays, false flag Fridays, and we'll see how this plays out. Now, it's interesting. Let's cover a few things here. So look how they word this. I get such a kick out of some of this stuff. I really, really do. So Treasuries rally on Middle East developments. In other words, the countdown here, sending yields broadly lower. Again, a rally in the debt market is, cash making its way into the perceived safety of debt. And then you got that knee jerk with the dollar. But it's interesting. They can't say, leading up to war. It's development. It's just a development, So, but, let me cover something else real quick. Now, again, I really do try my hardest to keep all of you as far ahead of the curve as I can. Now, earlier today, I put this out. This is in your inbox. If you subscribe to my free newsletter, link in the description of this video. So important. Take notice of these three things here. Lions and friends. There are three elements in play which we need to take note of right now. Why? Because these three things are exactly what you would expect to see on the cusp of a major false flag event in the Middle East. Okay, number one, flight to safety. Okay, Here you go. Don't take Greg Mannarino's word for anything. It's in your face. Okay, this is lovely market watch, but they're all saying the same thing. CNBC, Bloomberg. Okay. Flight to safety. The U.S. 10-year yield has dropped 10 basis points last 2 days. It's a big move. Number two, the dollar knee-jerk higher. This is a fear trade, as we always talk about. Market taking note that something is wrong or about to happen. That's why we got this 106 here on the Dixie. 3, crude oil. Crude oil up sharply in early trade. Did come down. It was up way higher earlier. It did come down just a little bit. Maybe this is actual traders getting in here, taking advantage of those kind of things. Now, right off of the back of this is also Market Watch talking about how the dollar heads for its best week in 18 months. Why? Because everything is just beautiful and lovely because we're being set up. Imagine my shock. Imagine your shock. Look, this is no secret. You and I have covered for years how the dollar is the prettiest belle at the ball. It will remain that way for the foreseeable future, but this is likely to change. So just let's keep our eyes on that thing. Now here we got our lovely friend Jamie. Yeah, he's warning about inflation. Wars. You think he knows something that we don't know? No, actually, you don't. Okay, maybe he gets to act before we do because whatever. But of course, and Fed policy here posing threats. Look, we are all under attack. We the people, we're done. We lose no matter what. We're always losing. The middle class has. It's astonishing to me. If you look back, Liam knows exactly what I'm talking about. Thank you. If you look back on history. It's always, without exception, without once ever an exception, it's the middle class who pays for everything. It's the middle class who gets sucked dry. And that's exactly what's going to happen here. No matter what happens, no matter what freak they put behind the Resolute desk here. Just be ready for this, okay? Of course, Jamie Dimon, I'm not even going to say anything. Now on the economic front here, what is this here? Oh, this is beautiful. On the economic front, consumers are unhappy. Oh, wow. You mean really? You mean did they believe that inflation was going to be transitory? Look at the word or temporary. They have to use the word sticky. Okay, because the IMF is already. Oh yeah, here we go. I think this is right. Yeah, this is the IMF yesterday lying to us that inflation is dropping. It's not dropping at all. It's an incredible thing. Inflation continues to rise by their own numbers, but this is the propaganda that you should expect here. And this is Reuters, another one of the main propaganda ministries out here. Consumers, they're done. They're just, they're toast. And they haven't seen anything yet here. War, the expansion of war, higher energy prices, all of this is coming at us. And of course, again, the powers that be, our lovely caring politicians, central bankers, they're all going to point that, it's the war. Oh, it's Russia. It's China. No. Okay, it's all the deception, the distraction, just like this setup that we're in right now for this war. It's all being staged. Now, this is, I want you, you all can rest easy now. You all can rest really easy because Citi sees an increasingly likely chance of a soft landing. People, you know this better than anybody, okay? And don't take my word for what I'm about to tell you. What do we have? We have a global economy that is being wiped out, systematically eradicated along with its people here. Okay, this is by design. And now the next step here with central banks are going to coordinate here to flood the world with more debt. Let me explain this to you. I was just talking to my dear friend Jimmy LaRocca, the drag racer. You all know who this guy is. Awesome dude. The last thing that we, the people, need is more easy money. All the easy money that was pumped into this under Obama and then Trump and this freak here right now. Of course, again, he knows this guy doesn't know anything. The guy we're talking about now, Bidenstein. He doesn't know which way is up or down. Honestly, they're all puppets. But easy money being pumped into the economy, of course, gives the illusion of prosperity. Look how great we're doing. You can't borrow your way into prosperity. Can't happen. The vastly expanding debt here over the last 3 presidents has caused distortions in this market that are frankly beyond anyone's wildest comprehension, and then some. And what appeared as a strong economy was nothing. It was all about easy money, heroin, more heroin doses being pumped into the mainline. We never had a strong economy under Trump, nor under Obama. It was all an illusion, like everything else. Easy money creates a fake environment. Not only that, but it creates insane distortions across the spectrum of assets. There's no price discovery here anymore, people. 3 Mike knows exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly. Look, I've told Oliver, we have discussed it here. Today, because of these extreme distortions that exist because of easy money, there's not a single asset that has a real price discovery mechanism behind it. Ask my lions. Every single one of my lions is laughing because they know exactly what I'm talking about. Nothing is real. Nothing is what it appears to be either. Look, I have gone on record saying what I'm about to tell you, and I'm gonna just say it again right here. The last meltdown here, when the Fed jumped in at Dow 6,000, you remember that? They jumped in at 6,000 capital injections into the system, quantitative easing 1. They should have stopped there just to free up the credit markets. It wasn't about the stock market. They got people fixated on the freaking stock market all the time, even right now. You all know that. You and I were watching the debt market. But again, think about what I'm about to say. If we understand that at Dow 6,000, the credit market started to lock up. In other words, we were going into a credit freeze moment where everything stopped. Transactions stopped. ATM cards don't work. You can't get cash out of the bank. No transactions. That's what we're going to get again. Okay. But that was the reason why. It wasn't to prevent the stock market from falling. It was to free up the credit markets. Once the Fed was successful in doing that, okay, freeing up the credit markets, they should have stopped right there cold, but they didn't. They went on to quantitative easing 1 and then Operation Twist and then continued rate suppression until now. Okay. All this has done is created an environment that is completely fake. Okay. Big, fat, ugly bubble. You remember President Trump when he was campaigning? The man knew it then. He knew it when he was president. He knows it now. He's not stupid. He's not a stupid guy. Let me just, with regard to Trump here, the guy is actually a freaking genius on an epic scale. I know a lot of you guys hate the guy. I get it. I get the relationship. But this guy is he's going to come out of here so wealthy. Him and older people, they're all going to shake hands at the end of all this. This is an act, everything that you're seeing right now. He's going to come out of this so insanely wealthy from every level that you can't imagine here. So he can't lose no matter what. And look, whatever on that. But just understand what's going on. Nick knows what I'm talking about here. Absolutely. Mass hysteria. Look, we're going to get that. They are going to bring us to our knees via the mechanism of distortions in the economy, distortions in the market here, the time bomb that we have here in the debt market here with energy prices. They're going to skyrocket, more inflation, more war, more death, more pain, more suffering. Many people are going to die, man. Multitudes are going to die here. And then again, as the world starts to appear as if it's a living hell, and it's already become a living hell for certain people, and some people are going to experience that over this weekend if in fact we do get an expansion of war, count on it. If not this weekend, damn soon. I'm going to tell you that right now. But they're going to make us beg. They're going to make us get on our knees and beg for a new system. They want control. They want a slave system, period. If you understand this, you know exactly where we're going here. You understand? I think you all do. I really, really, really do. Anyway, people, so does this make you laugh? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's just a joke, all of this. And the joke is on us. It's really the truth here. Oh, inflation is dropping. Let's not forget that. Warning from this dude. Oh, yeah, how great it is. Dollar is stronger. Looks good, huh? Remember this. This is in your inbox. Okay, very important. We're being set up. You all know that. Oh, it's developments in the Middle East here, of course. People, look, I swear, I am not that smart. I am not smart enough to make any of this stuff up. If someone had that the ability to make this stuff up, I think you'd be a gazillionaire on an epic scale, because this stuff is the truth is way, way, way stranger than fiction. But this is This is the situation that we're in right now. You can't make this stuff up. Oh yeah, how about this from this morning? They're going to recalculate how they're forecasting inflation because we're getting much more of it, and they can't let you know. They got to find a way to cover it up. There's no real anything anymore. Okay, you know this already, but it's getting more and more extreme, in my opinion. All right, people, look. So before we get out of here, it is Friday. You're not going to see me until Sunday. And before we do our thing, you know what we're going to do, and we need to do it big time at the end here. You want to cover anything else here with regard to anything else at all? It is one big cat box. It's really this is just, there are no words for this. I am at a loss here. Coco's peepee. That little the little bastard. He doesn't listen to anything, at all. I love him to death though. I mean, anyway. Yeah, I'm not selling gold below 10,000. Okay, all right. Look, my take on gold. Gold is going to be par with the Dow. I really believe this, people. I don't know who else has said this out here. I just look at certain metrics here. Okay, we do not know. Let me calm down a moment here because I'm getting to get riled up. You and me, there is no way to tell where the bottom in this market is. We do know, as we just spoke about, the Fed jumped in at Dow 6,000 with capital injections into the market, freeing up the credit markets, and they just hyperinflated the stock market and everything else to the point of no one even knows which end is up anymore. But gold, I really can't see a scenario. I can't. And I think about it all the time where the Dow Jones Industrial Average and gold are not going to be 1-to-1. So if we get Dow 6,000, because we don't know where the bottom is, it could be lower. I don't know. It could be 8,000. I think we're going to get that with gold. And then the gold silver ratio will be somewhere around 15-to-1. I mean, in an extreme case, it could be 10-to-1. 10-to-1. And with regard to cryptocurrencies, you're going to see an ocean of cash make its way in there too. Other things as well. Look, cash is like water in many ways. It just flows in certain ways through the markets here. And it's very predictable. Risk on right now will be risk off at one time. And whether we're going to make it through the next couple of weeks or months, I mean, who knows? Who knows? We discussed this at length yesterday, what you should do with regard to your investments in this market here. Keep our eye on debt. Let's see how this plays out. I mean, it's going to be very interesting. It already is. I mean, I can't find another thing. No, I'm not going to lick the bowl. Why do you want me to lick the bowl? That was a gift given to me decades ago. A friend of mine who, unfortunately, I've completely lost touch with. And it's very important to me. And again, I don't worship that thing. Some people are so freaking twisted. It's just a decoration like my painting over here. You see my painting? The USS Constitution. Some of you already know what that is. Okay. Licking silver may be healthy, Joe. You're absolutely right on that. Anyway, yes, the bull is potty trained. You're right, Mika. You're awesome. All right, people, look. Yours is constipation. That's kind of where we are now, right? All right, people, look. We got each other's backs always, and we see this stuff. We see this setup. I mean, it's just too much here. It's amazing. It's all staged, how it's going to be, how they're going to play out. My favorite guitar song. That's a tough one, man. I was playing that Black Les that you see a little while ago. I was playing a little Stairway to Heaven. So for today, my favorite song is Stairway to Heaven. I was also playing Smoke on the Water earlier today. Believe it or not, all right, I'm going to let you guys and girls in on a little secret. Me and some friends here in the neighborhood, we have a little garage band going here. We're doing like Smoke on the Water, some Van Halen, Black Sabbath. Oh, it's crazy stuff. I will make a recording of that for all of you, and you can see it. It's pretty good stuff. Yeah, Blue Oyster Cult. That's another one. Don't Fear the Reaper, right? It's amazing. It's amazing stuff. Zeppelin. Oh, Zeppelin. I love Zeppelin. We're gonna be doing a few Zeppelins. We were practicing Rock and Roll the last time, but I want to do like Heartbreaker, stuff like that. All right, people. Look, Powell is not my neighbor. Trust me on this. I'd be slashing his tires. All right. So, people, what we're going to do right now, Bring it in. Nobody's looking. Nobody's looking. And if they are, tell them to join in because this is a group effort here. Okay. I want you to think about what's happening here. Even if you don't do this with me, you're thinking it. All right. So people right now from all over this freaking world are doing what we're doing. Ready? Love each other, care about each other, be charitable people. I believe in my heart of hearts that one person, just one, can make a positive difference in this world. So imagine what we can do together, all of us here. We can make a difference. We are making a difference in my view. I really, really believe that. We've created something here that is beautiful in many ways here. We have people from all over here who congregate, who try to put this stuff together, who are staying ahead of the curve, who are smart enough to understand what's going on. And that makes you very special because most people have no idea of what's going on or why it's happening. They don't even know who their enemy is. We are clear on that, aren't we? All right, people, that's going to be it. I will see all of you on Sunday. We'll see where this goes. Okay, you believe in a higher power, and I hope you do. I think prayer should be sent out because if things go the way that it looks like they're going to go, some people who are existing right now will not be come next week. And that should bother all of us here. I believe that what happens in one part of the world has a ripple effect to all of us here. Why do you think, for example, mental illness, drug addiction is its highest we've ever seen? We're all connected. I really believe that we are all connected. It's what the Almighty wants. Okay, I happen to believe in the Almighty. Okay, and I think we feel it. We all feel it when something happens here. We all feel it, and that's where we get in these. We do have that intuition. I really believe that too. You feel it in your gut. You just know it, and all of a sudden, you see it. All right, people, look, I am so out of here. I got to get going. But again, this guy, he loves you a lot from the heart. Remember our favorite 3 things we just did. Love each other, care about each other, be charitable, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. I will see you on Sunday. All right? That's all.